Hello, everybody. It is language arts class. It's Wednesday. It's April 8th. And today we're going to do a little bit of reading again. We also get to find some vocabulary words to see if there's any words that we don't know. So, just as before, if you find words that you don't know or words that are familiar that you're maybe not really good with using, let's try and write 5 words down, and then we can write the definition, the part of speech, and then use it in a sentence. The story so far, Augie, I think we've all read, he is visiting the school, and he's met, Mr. Tushman, Mrs. Garcia. He's met some students now, and he's nervous about all of it. So it's, I think, interesting to see each person he meets is, I think, a big deal for him. It'd be like being nervous every time you met somebody. I think it would be difficult. So there's a lot, I think, happening in this part of the story. We've seen that Augie, he's had a tour of the school. He's met some students, Jack, Will, there's Charlotte, Julian, and I was going to ask you, what did he think of them? Because the story's told from his perspective, so you get a sense of what Augie thinks and how he feels when he sees somebody, whether it's an adult or a student. And so I wondered, what did he think about these people? And I wanted to know, what did you think about these people? Because you can see everybody, we understand Augie, and then we see all the other students, so I think our perspective is different as well. So what did you think of these new students? Were they nice to him? Did they treat him any differently? Did they ask him, questions, or did they look at him a little strange? Because he's very sensitive to those things. So today, we get to see Augie. He's joining back with his parents. He's had a little tour. He's met some of the kids. He's seen some classrooms and things. So he gets to meet back with his parents and the principal, and we get to see how he acts. He was really worried about the school, and now he's seen where he's going to be. He's met some of the students. He's met the teachers. So, is he excited? All the worry is gone? Wow, nothing to worry about at the school. Everything's great. Or is he still nervous? How does Augie still feel when he gets back to the office today? Also, be sure to look for commas, just like we learned yesterday in language arts. There's a lot of that in this book where they say, Augie, what did you think of the school? If you say that sentence, you have to put a comma after Augie because you're directly addressing him. You need to get his attention first. So there are some examples. It's nothing you have to write down, just something to look for because it's something we just learned about. And finally, they made this book that we're reading, Wonder, into a movie. And I found a little clip that talks about what we read on, I think it was Friday, about Jack, Will, and Charlotte, and Julian. If you remember, Augie, he's getting a tour. They go to I think it's the science classroom, and the students are sort of talking to him and asking him questions and things. And it's kind of intense. It's kind of a big moment in his life, which you can sort of tell in the book, but it's helpful, I think, to see it as well. And it's always good to get some sort of picture of what these people look like and what the school looks like, because we all, I'm sure, can imagine what Augie looks like and things, but sort of, I think, helps fill in the story sometimes when you see these things. So there's just a little bit of a movie. It's like a minute or two long, and it sort of summarizes what we read last week. So it's just for fun. You don't have to do anything. But yeah, that's basically it. Just today we get to read, advance the story a little bit, and let's write down 5 words that we either don't know or we're not real experts with, sort of challenge words. And once we write down those 5 words, we just have to write down the definition, the part of speech, and then use it in a sentence. And that's it. We'll be experts. I hope you guys have a great day, and if you have any questions, let me know. Take care.